everyone, I'm back. Are you sick of me yet? This is going to be a crazy video week. So I have my last spread in my COVID-19 Traveler's Notebook. This is the documentation for the month of March. And so next week, keep a lookout for a flip through of this entire album, and then I'm going to start my April Traveler's Notebook. So I'm going to be using this Heidi Swapp Storylines Chapters paper pad. This is the Scrapbooker pad. Each pad has a name like a Scrapbooker pad or Journaler pad, Project Life pad, or Planner pad, something like that. This is the Scrapbooker one. So I'm going through all of the papers, and I'm going to kind of fidget with them a lot until I decide I'm going to use these two. This kind of mustardy yellow and then this little bit of light blue, because both of these papers really kind of made my photo pop a bit. So I'm going to cut the papers down to 4x8. The papers are quite large. I could actually have cut them in such a way that they would have fit completely in my Traveler's Notebook. But I like the white border that you get when you cut your papers 4x8. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and ink everything using just a bit of Hickory Smoke Distress ink. And I'm going to go ahead and cut these two papers down, which I've already done. And then I also pulled out some of the free printables that I printed and had. So this journaling card, I'm going to use this from Kelly Perky. And there's a little square that says Getting Creative, and that one is from Carrie Bradford Studios. So I have those. I'm going to go ahead and cut them down and use them for some journaling and some embellishments. I don't know if either one of these printables are still free, but definitely make sure you follow those girls either on Instagram or sign up for their emails, because both of them have been doing really great freebies for this time. And they're lovely. They print beautifully. And so I'm going to go ahead and use these. I'm trimming this journaling card down 3x4. It is a little snug, and I wanted to put a little bit of color behind it, so it had like a gray border around it, and I just trimmed that off. So this is going to be another horizontal spread in my project, in my notebook. I think I ended up just doing the two spreads, the one that I shared on Monday, with the ink blending, and then this one. I believe I have shot videos for every spread that I did in this notebook, so if you are interested in seeing them all, you can head over to my playlist. There's a playlist called Traveler's Notebook Inserts, and these are titled How I'm Documenting the Pandemic, I think. So I have both my papers cut down. I know that I want to put just a little bit of color behind both my photo and this journaling spot. So I'm going to come back to this pad and kind of pull out this light peachy pink color. Again, I'm thinking about the tones in my photo. I really felt like these three colors are in my photo. They look really nice together, and so let's use them. Last time I checked, a Cherry on Top still has all of the Storyline Chapters pads in stock. So, yeah, but they're not going to last long because they're gorgeous. So if you still want to grab one, you totally can. And I'm just trimming up my photo. I'm going to put these together. I'm going to use just the project pad and my printables. No stamping, no ink blending, no crazy techniques, haha. Just a really simple layout. So the story I want to tell about this is, so the photos of my youngest son, but the story is actually about my older son. So during the pandemic, when he was home all the time, he got on his computer and really started to learn his 3D printing software. When he graduated, his big gift from his dad and I was a 3D printer, and he has been kind of tinkering with it. But during the pandemic, he really kind of knuckled down, I guess, really learned his software so that he could start designing his own products. And he's been creating and designing like really practical stuff. So for example, and this is part of that story, he designed and printed this little iPad stand. And he printed two, one for him and one for his brother. And this is the one that Logan has. And he still has it, 3-4 months later. It still is awesome. He also printed a little lens cap for his webcam, so that when he doesn't want people to see what he's doing, he puts this little cap over it. It's so cute. So he's been really knuckling down or getting really good at his 3D modeling software and actually creating some really kind of functional things that we use in our daily life. So I wanted to document that. So I have the photo, and the photo is pretty, like, my youngest son is in it, but really the photo and what is in the foreground is the stand that he 3D modeled and printed for the iPad. So you saw me there. I added a clear sticker up in the corner that says right now. I grabbed just a couple of little stickers from the paper pad, and I added a little cluster to the left of my photo. Now I'm pretty much going to do the exact same thing on the top. So the way that I'm going to do this is I have the photo, the bottom spread, the photo is on the right, and then the little clusters on the left, and I'm just going to mirror that, or kind of flip it and mirror it at the top. So I'm going to draw my lines, do my journaling, and then I'm going to go ahead and mat this journaling card once I have my writing down. If you follow my channel like from the beginning or for a really long time, you know that you have probably never seen me journal as much as I have journaled in this project. But I think it's important to have that journaling and that writing in this particular project. So lots of writing. So what I'm going to do is I'm matting my photo, and now for the top part of the horizontal spread, I'm going to put this journaling card and put it on the right, and then I'm just going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to collect some stickers, some little tag pieces. I'm going to layer them all up on the right side of the spread, and then I actually add some staples too, because I had some tags and I didn't want the bulk of twine in my traveler's notebook. And so for me, I am perfectly content to have a staple in the top of a tag. I don't like them naked, but I am okay with them if they have a staple in them. Then I feel like they're finished off and good. So that's what we're gonna do. You can see me here kind of sticking all these stickers together into a cluster, and then I'm just gonna kind of layer them down. I also used some of the frame stickers. If you watched my video yesterday, you know frame stickers are not something I am super comfortable with. They tend to be the last things that get left. So when I had that printable that fits so nicely in the frame down below, I thought, you know what, let's pull a frame up into the top as well. But I just kind of left that one empty. And this is going to complete this spread. I'm just going to grab my tape runner. I'm going to tape it down. And you can see here, you get that nice white border, which it's just a personal preference. You wouldn't, you could definitely, with these paper pads, cut your paper to completely cover the page in your notebook. But I personally I like that white frame in my traveler's notebook. So that's what I'm going to do. And that will complete this spread. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't yet, please get one of these paper pads. If you don't, you're going to have FOMO. I promise you, they're so nice. All right, guys, I'll see you all again very soon. Bye.